From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Thursday, March 13th. For the second time this week, dark plumes of smoke filled the Lincoln skyline as a car dealership in North Lincoln was left a total loss. LFR arrived at Easy Automotive around 8 a.m. and immediately took a defensive approach as the fire was already intense and parts of the building were collapsing.
I would say that whatever did cause the fire had probably been burning for a while before anyone was able to notice it from the outside. These buildings, when they start on fire, they do contain a lot of the smoke until the heat gets to where the windows start to burst and everything.
No injuries were reported, but the damage is estimated at $500,000 with the potential for that number to rise. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. A developing story out of Omaha, notorious killer Nikko Jenkins has filed a handwritten request with the Douglas County District Court asking to be put to death. Convicted of killing 4 people in 2013, Jenkins demands an execution date despite legal challenges and issues with obtaining execution drugs. The state has not carried out an execution since 2018. Now to an update on a story we brought you yesterday. 20-year-old Jaden Blake is accused of causing a fiery crash that seriously injured himself and 2 others last year. His bond has been set at $300,000 after turning himself in. Blake allegedly fled a traffic stop last November and crashed into an SUV. He faces second-degree assault charges and using a car to avoid arrest. In the unicameral, the Judiciary Committee is hearing arguments on a bill that would align Nebraska with 28 states that ban juvenile life sentences without parole. LB 584 aims to moderate penalties for juveniles charged as adults, recognizing developmental factors like poor impulse control and peer pressure. Supporters argue children should be held accountable but not treated as adults, while opponents warn it could create sentencing inconsistencies. And 2 bills advancing out of the Health and Human Services Committee could impact reproductive care. LB 632 would require fetal remains from abortions to be disposed of through cremation or burial, sparking criticism for potentially imposing funeral-like practices on all stages of pregnancy. Meanwhile, LB 512 would mandate screenings for ectopic pregnancies and follow-up appointments after abortion medications, raising concerns over access to care. Now to sports, former Nebraska volleyball libero Lexi Rodriguez has been named a finalist for the 95th AAU Sullivan Award, which recognizes exceptional athletes in collegiate, Olympic, or elite level sports. Rodriguez is one of 6 finalists, advancing from 39 semifinalists, and will attend the award ceremony on April 15th in New York. Voting is open now through March 20th, with fans able to vote once per day. Previous winners include Michael Phelps, Simone Biles, and Peyton Manning. Finally, the boys state basketball tournament is well underway. There have been upsets, close games, and a 70-foot heave that's going viral.
Take it in there. Here's a 3 on the way at the buzzer from Boesiger! Oh my God! Boesiger hits it! Boesiger hits it! They dogpile in front of us! You've got to be kidding me!
And that was the only shot he made in today's game against Lincoln Pius X. Check out our website for extended highlights on this game and many others. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.